So I'm at court, bitch. I'm getting evicted, bitch. And I know y'all probably gagging, but yeah, it's unfortunate. But we here, bitch. So we out of court, y'all. So if y'all remember, I had posted a video telling y'all that somebody had paid my rent. And this is when I was struggling because y'all know that I just went through a breakup. So I ain't gonna lie, I went into a depression a little bit. I started slacking. I got behind on my rent. Y'all, I was, if I'm not mistaken, I think I was only $900 short. Sorry, not now. I had $900. I was $600 short, and I was trying to get the rest of my 600. I had posted a video. Somebody came basically and they scammed me. They acted as if they was trying to help me and pay my rent, and they basically I allowed them to log into my account, and they paid. And basically, they told me to pay my remaining balance. So basically, like, say for instance, I had 900, and they said, okay, we gonna pay the rest. But they went to my account and paid the whole amount, and they told me to send them what I had. That's what I did. Why the fuck it charged back? So basically it was never paid. So basically I got scammed out of the little money that I did have that I was short. Because like I said, y'all, this all started because I was short like $600 because I was depressed. So I ain't gonna lie, bitch. Bitch, money was being misplaced and everything like that. So now I'm in a deeper hole than what the fuck I originally was in, because now these people then scammed me. And I basically tried to tell them what was going on, the landlord. By that point, it was too late, and they told me that they wasn't willing to work with me, and the eviction got started. And I wasn't gonna tell y'all because honestly, y'all, I was just trying to move in silence. I was already going through a lot, and I didn't want y'all looking at me like I'm lying, because I was already getting so much hate from that video of telling y'all that the people fucking pay my rent. Whole time they scammed me. Also, y'all, it had took days to like even charge back. So for a long little periodically time, I thought that shit was paid. But bitch, the first thing that came back was that rent. Then it was that fucking phone bill. Oh yeah, y'all. I had already been touring houses, y'all. I done toured like 3 houses so far. I've been on this search and trying to, get this whole situation regulated, because at this point I knew that I was getting.
Okay. We're going all over the place. This caption's wild, man. So if you're on a mobile device, this caption says, point of view, you tell God you're ready for your new life and you end up with an eviction. Ain't that ironic? But here's the thing. He said he got scammed. So I wish he would elaborate further. He basically gave us the gist of how they scammed him, which was, I guess they were going to pay the whole balance with their card. And then they were like, just shoot it back to me, cash app it back to me or whatever. So then he Zelled whatever he had. And then I guess they canceled the transaction before it cleared. Some, credit cards, you can do that. You can do chargebacks. So it looks like that's how they scammed them. But what he didn't explain is, who are these people and why were they going to do that in the first place? Just give you free money. So that's what we have yet to uncover. He's referring to them in third party as if it's multiple people who scammed him. Is it one person? Is it multiple people? What's going? Did you have a sugar daddy? But let's just get back into it. Now he's trying to shop for a house, I guess. Y'all, before we get back into it, if you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second, and it actually helps out more than you know. And also, if you could hype.
Evicted. So I decided that I'm just going to try to look for another property. But at this point, I looked at it as a catalyst, because I was struggling. Well, not struggling, but I was struggling with the space that I had in that apartment. So I was like, well, I need more space anyways and stuff like that. Maybe I could just move. I'm already paying $1,500 for a 1 bedroom. I'm pretty sure I could find something else, or at least around that price range, and get more space. So I use this as an opportunity to get a bigger house, even though it looked like I'm getting an eviction. But for me, it's honestly a level up for me. So I look at it as, everything happened for a reason. And today I basically made the agreement that if I was to vacate the property, I pay him. So basically I paid $500, and I say, hey, I got $500 for you, which covered already April, which is how I've been staying in April past, March or whatever, that I originally owed. I said, if I pay you $500, will you give me 2 weeks to vacate the property and you dismiss the case, so I don't have no eviction on my record? We agreed. They said, yeah, do, and boom, that's what we doing. So it just gave me more time to get this house situation figured out, and also to make more money, and also to not have an eviction on my motherfucking shit. So yeah, y'all, this is where we're at, and I just have to keep y'all updated and let y'all know.
Yeah, but how are you getting a house? You must be renting a house because according to you, you pretty much spent the last you had, so you don't have a down payment. So he must be trying to rent a house. Which, if he was renting the previous house for 1,500, he was getting a heck of a deal. But maybe he just lives in a low income area.
What's been going on. And yeah, to let y'all know that I also do need y'all help too, because bitch,
Oh, here we
girl, that
go.
money was supposed to be going towards this apartment. I mean, not this apartment, this house, but I've been going through an application process right now with this actual current property. So y'all, I will keep y'all updated, and I feel like I'm gonna get back and hear back from them today that I got approved. So when I come back, just know that bitch, I'm about to be happy and screaming. And bitch, yeah. But also too, y'all, what I mean by I need y'all help is basically that bitch, I'm about to be working, I'm about to be offering my services and everything, and I'm about to get back full on my Zoom so that we can get this money so we can move. But I just want to let y'all know what's going on. I am going through an eviction, and it's because them bitches on that video, y'all, that went. But that's why you know that it was a catalyst, because y'all, the same people that sat here and tried to scam me wind up having my video go viral, and I'm almost at 1 million fucking views because y'all bitches decided to scam me. So all that money that y'all scammed me out of, I made that shit right back. Imagine a bitch really scammed you out of $900 and some, bitch, in 2026, bitch. Girl, that shit crazy, and you end up getting evicted. Well, end up with an eviction. But the way that I'm about to give me a whole 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, bitch, baby, I'm not complaining, because this was literally a catalyst. I wasn't planning on moving out of this house and everything like that, but God said, you said you want more space, you said this and that, I'm gonna put you in a situation where you're able to move.
So you getting scammed out of this money, and you don't got, you didn't even have the money to pay the rent. You ain't have two nickels to rub together. And why do you need more space? I highly doubt you have kids. So what you need a 3-bedroom house for? That's what I don't understand. And this video is going longer than I thought. And we're a little over halfway done, but it went longer than I expected. So we're going to do a little bit more digging on him, because I guess it's just going to be about him today. I had some more stuff lined up, but this one's going longer. So, but yeah, what do you need a house for? And then you wonder how you end up in this situation where you don't got the rent when it's time. And then the landlord gets stiffed on the bill, but he's just trying to collect whatever he can. So you done made an arrangement to give him just $500 just for him to give you 2 weeks.
And look what was created, that opportunity. So now, bitch, I'm moving, and I'm gonna be moving in a house that I actually deserve. I deserve the house that I just moved in, but how quickly I've been elevating and ascending and everything like that. As y'all can tell, y'all, I move every couple months. Not couple, but
What?
every few months. And it's because, bitch, I be feeling like I ascend so quickly. I grow out of environment so quickly. So, bitch, every house that y'all been seeing me get into, also, y'all been seeing, it's been an upgrade from the past. So, bitch, I feel like I've been upgrading so much as of recently. Oh, here go my ride, y'all. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna call y'all back. Yeah, so now we're here. But like I said, y'all, we have now until the 21st to vacate the property, and I'm going to get the case dismissed. So I'm not going to have to worry about an eviction. But like I said, why I feel like this was God, because a lot of people don't understand that some people go through evictions because it's a spiritual upgrade. And I feel like this is one of those moments for me. So on the outside, it may look chaotic and all this and that, but I know it's for a reason. So that's ultimately why I'm not mad. That's ultimately also why I didn't straight come on here and just straight run to y'all and be like, y'all, I'm getting evicted, because I'm not a victim. Yeah, I did get scammed and everything like that, but bitch, I'm still even then not a victim, because all that money that they scammed me out of, I made it right back on the video that went viral because of these hoes. So it's like they ain't doing nothing but help put money in my pocket. And yeah, so everything happened for a reason. I just want y'all to know that, bitch, Everything happens for a reason. So sometimes when you're looking at something on the outside layer, know that it's deeper shit going on. So yeah, y'all, we about to go ahead and move.
It definitely happened for a reason. You didn't have the money, and so you were about to get evicted. If you want a further reason, you you don't have money like that. You make horrible financial decisions. So then when you ultimately ended up in a situation, you didn't have many options. You were stressed, you were panicking, it was urgent, and so you did something reactionary and ended up making a mistake. And that's what happens when you can't just take your time and look at things for what they are. He was looking at the situation with rose colored glasses instead of asking himself, why would somebody just give me free money and pay my rent for me? Only somebody who is in a stressed situation that can't see clearly would have thought that that made sense. Would have thought that that made sense. It's none of his actions. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do this video about this dude. Yeah, nah. Well, I haven't seen his profile. I don't want to see anything else. So let's just get to the
I
next
know
clip.
people get on the internet and they always want to show the good things and shit in life, baby. I'm about to keep it all the way real with y'all.
What the hell?
This is what I'm going through right now. Just removed and evicted out of my home. I've been in Atlanta for 6 years.
I promise you, like, honestly, my mindset behind this video, I was like, okay, let's do it about some fellas getting evicted today. Because usually when we're looking at these evictions, all I can really come across is ladies. So I done seen a few male videos, but I didn't know this was about to be the Atlanta edition. But let's go ahead, I guess.
have never been by myself and had my things set outside. I'm just being completely vulnerable. I still have a smile on my face because I know that God has a plan for me and he's going to take care of me and he's going to put me in a better situation than this. People are out here, they've already stole like 4 pair of my designer shoes because I stepped around the corner while I was waiting on a truck to arrive. But it's materials and we're going to charge it to the game because that's the price you pay when you.
This dude got evicted for real. This he ain't even have time to get that truck. See, evictions don't just happen spur of the moment. He got a writ of eviction. He got told by the judge what was going to happen, and he still wanted to prance around and act like he's in fantasy land and like it wasn't going to happen. And then they showed up to his front door, and he ain't have no other options. And they did him dirty. Which they did what they were supposed to do. They was probably mad. He probably wasn't on the first floor. So they're like, man, we got to carry all these things down some stairs. Boy, they just put his stuff all over the place. And see, he can't leave, so I guess he had to go get somebody else to go get a truck. And because if he leaves, he ain't gonna have to move his stuff no more. If he leaves, everything valuable, he said he got some designer stuff in there. Everything valuable is gonna be gone. I mean, shoot, he might just want to connect with the first dude, and they just moving together.
Have a financial hardship and you fall short. But I'm gonna get through it. I need y'all prayers. I'm in a transition right now. I need your prayers. I need your prayers. I need your prayers. Even if you want to help, DM me. I will gladly take any donations. But this is what's going on. But we gonna rock out. Fucking we ball. They say, what do they say? Storm happens in the night, but the sun shines in the morning. I don't know,
Oh
y'all.
man.
Tell me what it's called in the comments. But I'm gonna keep y'all posted, and hopefully the next time y'all see me, I'm in a better place. I know people get on the internet.
No, in all serious, I hope he does get in a better place, man. I don't want to see that for nobody. I don't want to see that. That's rough. But we gotta try to understand, how did we get here? I think with the last guy, it was pretty obvious, right? Let's see him. Okay. Well, so he has an update on his eviction story. So We can watch that. Why not? It's going to be the. Oh, never mind. I don't feel like having them come for me. But
All right, so before I get into y'all motherfucking ass and y'all know who y'all are, I just want to say thank you to all the supportive comments and the prayers that all you smart and loving people have been sending me. I really appreciate it. And I just want to address one motherfucking thing. I've been seeing a few comments that saying like, nephew, you knew them people was coming. You gotta go to the courts and you know, basically should have been prepared. Let me tell you motherfuckers something right here, because I'm not about to play with y'all people. I've been being positive and you know, I've been embracing all the positivity, but bitch, I'm still very agitated and very much so will get in a bitch ass. So let me tell you this. Yes, I knew that, you know, the eviction was coming. Yes, I
that's
know
what I
the
said.
process. Baby, I went to the court. They told me everything. You know, I lost my job, okay? So, yes, I knew it was coming, but, you know, I haven't had a sustainable, consistent income to prepare, you know, and make sure that I was going to be good before that day came, right? I'm paying high ass Georgia Power, phone bills, utilities, transportation.
Listen, man, I can already see what the problem was. What was the first thing he was worried about when all his stuff was put outside? He was bringing up his designer stuff that was packed away. And you see him here. This dude likes to go shopping. And that's where his money's been going. He didn't even get wireless earphones, for goodness sake, before he just made sure he was fresh. And you see this a lot. And I think that can give some indication, ultimately, that his priorities wasn't in order. His priorities wasn't in order. He likes to shop till he drops, and he doesn't save. And so, when he lost his job, he didn't have anything to be able to float him by till he finds another one. I think that's pretty much open and shut case. But let's just finish here what he's got to say about it.
um, just food, you know, just survival. You know what I'm saying? The money was running low, baby, and you know I fell very, very much behind. So at that point, what I had tried to do is hurry up and get the fuck up out of there. I got denied by 3 motherfucking apartments. That I spent one $300 on the application fee, the other one 200, the other one 250. I mean, the shit's high as hell and got denied by all of them. Got none of that money back. Y'all do the motherfucking math. And, you know, proceeded to put in a fourth one. I was trying my best to get up out of here. And on top of that, when I was putting in these applications, it was wasting away time. I don't know what the fuck is flying over here about me. Oh, Jesus. Um, you know, trying to get up out of there. So I just want to curse y'all motherfuckers out because, baby, yes, I knew they was coming, but baby, the money was funny, okay? And then the day came where they knocked on that motherfucking door and they got me the motherfucker up out of there. But you know what? I'm still gonna try to be positive. It's gonna be good, y'all. This is like day 3. I'm going through this. Um, I have found a friend that is letting me stay right now, but I'm not the type. I don't want to be up in somebody's house every motherfucking day, all up in their face, all up in their space. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna pivot to and do next. Um, and my goal is to find me a new job, child, and hopefully use that offer letter to, you know, show as, you know, I'm about to start having this income, and then on top of that, save up this money for this first month's deposit and rent, baby, and we gonna rock out. But I don't know. That's why I need y'all prayers, because this is real. Life is real tricky. You know what I mean? But we gonna rock out. I just had to get on there and say that, y'all. Stay out my comments with that bullshit if you're not praying for me. Thank you.
So basically, he doesn't have a plan. He's just kind of piecing things together as he's moving. He doesn't have a plan, really. I mean, it doesn't really seem like no urgency for real. I mean, you're in a volatile situation. You're staying on somebody's couch. That could run out at any time. I don't know how many people he knows where he could just stay on their couch, but I wouldn't have time to be updating people on TikTok. But you know what? Maybe he does, because maybe he's getting donations. Maybe that's bringing in some income, and that's his most his best bet right now. So hey, whatever. But I think it just comes down to priorities. I think it comes down to when things are up, we're living like that. We're reflecting it. What did the other guy say? The other guy said he's moving. He moves and upgrades his lifestyle like every couple of months and just moves. Just moves. And then he wondered why he don't have any money. When things happen, when he comes up on money, he upgrades his lifestyle immediately. And then wonder how you can end up in a situation where you trust in strangers are just going to give you free money. You really can't make this up, but we're going to leave it there for today. If you guys could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second and it actually helps out more than you know. And also, if you could hype the video, hype is a new feature that YouTube offers where it helps smaller content creators like myself. And basically, when you hype, it actually pushes us to the extent that it pushes the larger content creators. So you just press the hype button and it shows the points. And since I'm a smaller content creator, we actually get more points per hype. And then also Patreon's link below if you want to see self-improvement content as well. But until then, I'll catch you in the next video.